Hello there, welcome to JonnyBuildz, and yes, Greg, you are first. Congrats, you did good. Hi, we are going to get started here in a second, but I wanted to show something really quick first. Got my birthday present in, and it's really cool. So this is called a Levitexa, I guess that's the company name or whatever for it. But I want to show you what it can do. It's kind of a fun little thing. And I'll show this later on at the end. But it's really cool. So this is a magnet. And this is a magnet here as well. But it's an electromagnet whenever it's plugged in. So you got to find the right spot. There we go. So that is levitating right there. Here, I'll bend this down a little bit further so you can see like that. That is actually floating there. I can like take my hand and run it through. You see that spins a little bit more. So this can be used for all kinds of things as long as the weight is good. So like we can take the speeder bike. Now the speeder bike is floating. I actually balanced him pretty well. Or we can take this is the microscale, or the microfighter Falcon. Put it on there. So as you can see, this levitates and it spins a little bit because the way the gravitational stuff works, or the magnetic stuff works, is there's magnets all around and they're helping to keep it here, but you're never going to get an object to be perfectly placed in the middle. So it rotates a little bit because the weight pushes it a little bit, makes it tilt just a little bit, and that makes it kind of want to flex and go between the different magnetic fields that are around here. So that's what makes it kind of spin back and forth a little bit. You can purposely make it spin if you want, but it floats up there in the air just like that. It's pretty cool. My week has been good so far. I've been very busy with work. But again, this is going to be something fun to play with and do different things with. And like I said, we get to have all kinds of stuff balance on it and things. So I'll show it again later when other people decide to show up. But we have a build to finish. So, all right. So let's take this off. Unplug this. So there we go. So my week has been pretty good. How has your week been there, Greg? This thing's pretty heavy too. I gotta find a place to put it. That'll work for now. All right. So don't want those to touch. So anyway, we are working on this. Let's up the camera. It's so. Well, hopefully it gets better. Angle this and get this out here. This is what we're working on currently. We have the last three parts we got here, here, and here that have to be put together. So we are on bag number 9, so we're gonna get started. We have 3 people in here, and they're not. I'll have to show the amazing levitating device later on. So we're gonna continue on. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So. How is everyone doing tonight? Greg was first, as his thing said. So, good for him. So we're going to move this out of the way until we build the hut. So each hut is going to fit onto one of these rotating platforms. And I did get the pieces all replaced. That were broken, because we had one that was back here that was broke, and we had one armature that was broke. So this is our Princess Leia fig. She is worth about $80. So she will go up with Tebow up here, because they are both expensive figures. So those 2 figures alone are about $150 in good condition, and these both are. So yeah, those figures are expensive. So let's get started. The timer has already started, but we got to get started building. So So these, they use the same platforms as the trees do and make it so that you can, again, you can click down and the huts will all rotate. So you can angle them different directions and things like that. So let's move the pieces here. We'll build the hut here. All right. Move some of these bigger pieces out of the way. Those aren't necessarily necessary to be seen. Oh, you got the logo? Good. It is a neat set by itself, but I think it's fun to customize. So I think you should. So do it. Customize it. Make it something your own. I actually have on the whatever it's called, the Lego Show Off page on Facebook. My logo garnered a lot of likes. People liked how I did it. And I actually just got posted the individual pictures, like of how I put it together and stuff like that. So worth going to check out if you're interested in doing that. Oh, we need this. Also, there we go. A little bed goes here. See, we're gonna put it together. Kind of funny. It's like a bed that goes here, like that. So like you sleep on that, and that's the pillow, I guess. Your little hut. All right. So the week is so-so. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it gets better. Hopefully it's nothing like horrible. But hey, you got the Star Wars logo, so that's pretty cool. Like that. That's where it gets tough to see sometimes. There we go. We got 4 of these. 1, 2, 4 little, like, light tan nose cone type things. They're not white, but they're not quite like the normal darkish tan that you see. And there's one more somewhere. Question is, where is it? Oh, there's another bow and arrow. We'll need that. Ah, there it is. It's hiding underneath the leaf. So, hey! Oh, awesome. Thanks for stopping by. You'll have to look either at the beginning or the end of the stream, Ben. Have fun, by the way. Enjoy Thunderbolts. But definitely check out the beginning or the end of the stream. I have a levitation platform that is really cool that you'll have to check out. So, but enjoy the movie. What I had for dinner tonight? Well, that's usually my question. I had turkey and gravy. That was really delicious with some kind of greens. I'm not sure what they were, but it was pretty tasty. All right, so that goes with these. What? There's an almond hiding in there. So, what did you have for dinner there, Greg? So, that armature has a torch. Spicy fajita. Hey, it's Taco Tuesday, so yeah, makes sense. That goes along the side. Okay. Green stuff was Brussels sprout. Oh, gee, thanks, dear. All right, we got to turn this around because we're going to start doing the back. So, and again, these are difficult to see. Difficult to see. Always in motion is the future. Two of those. So, Brussels sprouts, and they were good. They had some kind of a, not cheese, but some kind of buttery thing with them or whatever, and they were tasty. So. Hi, Kimbar. Doom the Dark Ages. What is Doom? Oh, Doom. Like the video game Doom. Okay, cool. Awesome. I didn't even know that. I'm so out of the video game loop, really. I play one video game. That's all I have time for. When I have time. So, all right. So since there's a few people in here, let me show this thing again because it was really cool. So, really cool, really quick. My birthday present. Let's lower this again so you can see. This is pretty neat. Let's plug it in. Let's get this in the right spot. See that? Pretty cool. No, I am not going to get Krusty Burger. I think it's kind of silly. Even though they lowered the price already, I think they could do a lot better, and the gift with purchase really makes me sad. The gift with purchase is really bad, I think. It's supposed to be like the Simpsons living room, but they don't even have one figure. One figure. It's kind of silly. So this thing is just a cool little toy to play with and figure out what kinds of how high we can go as far as like having things to float. Hey Cliff, how you doing? Check out my birthday present. It's a cool levitating thing that'll be awesome to use with different Star Wars or different Lego things. We actually had a Harry Potter car on here. I mean, like, it can take a decent amount of weight as far as Lego goes. Margin the well, yeah, you could put anybody in the GWP. You could at least put somebody here. We got this. So this is the rocket. There we go. Now he's floating along. Little rocket dude. That's actually balanced pretty good because he's spinning the same way pretty consistently. So if you have it balanced perfectly, it'll just keep spinning like that. That actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, Margin Maggie, that would be pretty cool. So yeah, this is such a neat little thing. So look at that, it actually levitates. You know, I can put a big set. Nope, you can't. You really cannot. I tried actually. So there's back here. I have Darth Vader's TIE Interceptor, and it will go on. It is just at the 400 gram mark. But the wings drag, so if I could find a way to like prop it up a bit, but that would increase the weight. So I gotta play around with it and see, but it may work. That would be the biggest set. Yeah, it doesn't take a lot of weight. I mean, like, this is an electromagnet. I mean, look, I can put my finger, I can put this, I'll put a Lego piece under it so you can see. Look at that, see? It is definitely floating up there. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it can only take so much. They have bigger ones that are way more expensive than this one was. So, but yeah, look at that. That one's perfectly balanced. So, pretty cool. So that was my birthday present. I mean, I got some other stuff, but that was like the major one. So, all right. I'll show that again a little bit later. We'll try a couple other things, but we got a build to do, so we will do that. Let me put this back. It is very strong too. Listen, ready? Ready? It is a strong, that is a strong magnet. Thank you. So yeah, when you want to run electricity through it, then the magnet starts going negative, positive, and all kinds of stuff. That's why it spins, because whenever it's perfectly balanced, it just spins nicely. When it's not balanced at all, then it goes all goofy. So. Thank you. Oh yes, so the astronaut GWP, actually, my wife and I were talking about that he would fit perfectly, and probably weight-wise, on that little rotating thing. That would be perfect for the Space Baby. And definitely going to get that. The other thing is that's coming out. Ooh, watch my voice. Is for points. They have the. It's not Star Wars. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. What is it? I had it in my head and now I lost it. They have a thing for points coming out that you can purchase, which is kind of unusual. Wait a minute. No, that's right. Yep. Yeah, the Mario thing, the blue shell. That's it. Yeah, the shell. So that one is purchased by points. And it's, I think they said it's the 20th that it comes out. So that one is going to be a rush. You know, everyone is going to have to be like, you know, go for it. So. All right, so we do that and a corner piece. Okay. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how many there are and how long that lasts. I mean, it looks okay. I wouldn't mind getting it for points because it's not a GWP. I don't have to buy the Mario Kart for it. And looking at the Mario Kart, I'm not a fan of it. I think Mario looks really goofy unless he is in the exact right spot, like looking at you in the right way. Otherwise, yeah, I think it's kind of, I don't know, kind of weird. This goes here. That goes there. So yeah, but the the GWP itself, for like, since Craig had mentioned it, like the Simpsons thing is just, it's just bad. Even the Krusty Burger is bad. I think it's a bad looking set. So yeah, definitely not getting that one. And the GWP, they don't even have a figure, which again, silly. So. I'm double checking and making sure something's not right here. Somehow something got messed up. Oh, I see. I see. I forgot. Got to start all over. Boo, boo, boo. In the front here, there should be these. So they kind of offset everything. So there we go. That makes more sense. And these go up beside. Yeah, I'm not big. I mean, like, these are re-releases, but like, yeah, I'm not big on the Simpsons either. I mean, like, they're cool figures, I guess, but like, yeah, not for me. Really, and I saw. So here's a great, the Barradur bookends set, or whatever you want to call it, Book Nook or whatever. I think looks really bad. I am not a fan of it. I got to pay attention so I can see how this goes. That goes that way. Hi, Anastasia. Go to bed. Just kidding. Just kidding. You can stay up and watch. I said so. No, the bookend I think looks awful. I think they could have done a whole lot better, and I don't know. I'm just not. I was excited whenever I saw like the version it was going off of, and now it's like, ugh. There's two of those. Ugh. Where does this go? I gotta see. See, I can look on the camera and see where these are supposed to go. That goes there. Oh, there's three of those. Three. All right. Probably miscounted. Yeah, I don't see another one, so. Huh, this is really hard to see. That should be back there. How does that get back there when... Oh, that whole thing... Like I said, it's very hard to see where these are supposed to go. So, now this is the hard part. I gotta make sure I don't have a brittle brown, so I gotta make sure all this stuff is out of the way. So I don't want to bust it. Eesh. There we go. Nope, didn't break it. Good. Woo! That could have been a catastrophe. The shuttle carrier looks cool. I'm actually, the more I look at it, I think the shuttle carrier looks really neat. Really weird. And I was talking with the, we were talking with the Lego store, one of the Lego store employees, and we're like, what's it called? And like, Lego shuttle carrier. I'm like, that's it? I'm like, yep. It's like, it's just weird that it doesn't have its own name. You know what I mean? All right, now I got to figure out where all these go again. Oh, that goes there. I knew that. This goes here. This goes on top there. All right, I got these two pieces. This goes there, I think. Yes. Which means this has to go on top there. I'm figuring things out. There we go. All right. Back in business. All right. All right. And I got to get another one of these pieces here. One of these browns, because apparently I miscounted. You know, I couldn't see it. So, but yeah, the shuttle carrier, even though it's named funny, looks pretty neat. I won't be getting it. Just don't have the funds or the place to put it. But yeah, it looks pretty neat. Let me see. Now, I'll have to leave that as a hole for right now. That's all right. I will fix that later. All right, so we're at the back. Oops. This was always a challenge with Lego, is doing plates onto these inverted tile slants, just to get them just right without them sinking and falling. You have to kind of hold them up in order for them to, there we go, snap on. Okay, here we go. I have a spare one of those. I just, don't have it with me right now. So here we go. So yeah, so I'm not a fan of the Mario, unfortunately. I thought he was going to be cooler. And so yeah, all right. So let's put these armatures on in the middle. And one on each end. We got one on one end. There we go. The arms go there. Same thing on the other side. Two. And one more arm. There we go. All right, we got the arms on. And we've got this. And we've got stairs back here so that whoever decides can climb up the back. And I forget what's up here. I think it's the rope thing. Nope, it's not the rope thing. I'm not sure what goes up here. So, something goes up here. So there we go. So we got two of these smaller ones. That's where they fit it here. Okay. And we've got a torch. Goes there. This goes here. So yeah, I'm not, like, this next round of stuff that's coming out, I'm not a big fan of, unfortunately. I don't know. Just not a fan. So hopefully something else comes out. But like, like, so the problem is, like, the 15th, like, in order to get the Space Baby, it comes out the 15th. And it's a gift with purchase. So I need to figure out what I can get, and it's probably just going to be a bunch of, like, pieces. Because, like, there's nothing I want to, you know, there's no real sets I can think of that I want that'll equal the threshold, and I'm not sure, we're not sure what the threshold is yet, so until we know, kind of stuck. Got to figure out what's gonna happen. Yeah, the Khazad-dûm bridge is sadly disappointing. You can tell these pieces are kind of old because, like, whenever you press them in, they go, they kind of do the creak. And you would think that they're not that old, but they're old enough, I guess. And I did poorly counting on this one. I'm missing that too. You know what? I will get, hold on. I will be right back. I will go get the spare bag that this goes with. So hold on. Alright, back. Sorry about that. So this is my first foray into counting the way I did. Trying to just go by the pieces that are listed at the top. And apparently I did not do the best. So, let's find the pieces we are missing. There goes this. I guess I'm only missing 2. At least right now I am. So let's get these off and fix this issue here. See if I can, oh, that whole thing came off, perfect. So this goes here. Now this can go right back on. There we go, perfect. And then this sits right there. Ah, and that goes better. Goes there. There we go. All right, we're back. Woohoo! All right, saved ourselves. All right. So we got a hook here, and that's where this. That's where the bow and arrow goes. Only fits that way. Put this on there. This on here. I was thinking this was going to be the front for some reason, but it's not. Alright, this is a special piece. It also has a sticker. This is how they, this is them saying, you know, this is how we construct our little bat wing things, which I have one back here. Ewok with the wings. Oh, dropped him. Good thing he wasn't part of this set. There we go. So this goes onto there. It's like their plan, so you put it on here. And it props up against the wall right there. Kind of neat. So we got that. We put another tree branch on here. One of these goes here. Cool. All right. I think everything else, piece count wise, should be good. There's a vine that goes on the side there. This is a 3x1. Put all the pieces here that go on for the roof. What happens if I fall off a roof? Roof. Oh, the vine goes on top. Oops. Goes on top there. Because we got another branch that comes out here. Cool. And then we've got that and this. Gotta make our torch. Here, goes in the torch thing. There we go. They all lean forward just a slight little bit. It's kind of funny. Okay, this is where we got to be careful. We don't want brittle brown to bite us. Kind of is. There we go. Oops. Woo! All right, got that on. All right, good. Now we got to take these. We're gonna do. So we'll do one. This one has it all the way to the side here. So that's 2. There's 7 of these, just like all the other ones. So we did those ends, and we'll do the one in the middle. Let's put these on. Okay. 2 in between, so we divide it into thirds. And this will happen. Yeah, all the other ones will have one too. So. And one more. This goes all the way around, but it doesn't have a middle one. It only has these outside ones. Let's keep those up. All 3 in there. And bend it around. And hopefully these go in nice and good. There we go. That looks pretty good. There we go. So they don't have one in the middle because, like, you know, the Ewok has to go up through, you know. So there we go. All right, looking good. All right, let's put this together. Okay, snap, snap. Grin, grin, wink, wink, say no more. That will eventually bend itself a little bit, so. Okay, we got that. We're gonna put some tree stuff on top. This one goes there. We're getting this all combined up. So I think the next one is where we do the net that Chewie gets stuck in. Well, Chewie, you know, puts himself in. So this goes there. Get another green. So we've got that there. We've got another branch that goes here. We've got another branch that goes here. Okay. And we put one of these on. Like I said, these are the official instructions, and they are very hard to see where things go once you reach a certain point. This whole thing gets solidified. This goes here. And we put the other one on. Wait. I think. Oops. I guess it has to go. Oops. Down. One. That goes there. That goes there. There we go. Happy leaves. Happy leaves. Hey, you are. How you doing? You missed the cool surprise, so you'll have to wait till the end whenever I show it again. So, sorry. We just have to wait. So, I'm going to do this now. So we got, put this here. This goes this way. Oof. He's not paying attention. Going through these things can be a bit tricky. There we go. It's a really cool thing. And then this goes sideways. And kind of funny. Put it sideways. So it's sticking out this way as opposed to going along the tree thing. But that's how it stays together. So we got a 6. This goes all the way across. And this goes on top. The way they do these leaves, though, is still pretty good. And this one goes here. 2 times. We do this, and then we've got some vines to put on, and we'll be done with this one. How are you tonight? You are? What did you have for dinner? Is always the question. Of course. Let's put our vines. It goes in here. It goes out here. A third vine. No dinner. Oven is still burning off. Well, it's cool that you got an oven, though, right? And the vine goes right there. Alright, there we go. This is bag 9. So this clicky, move this over. Oops. This clicky, move it over. Goes right in here. So you gotta find the middle. I think that's the middle. There we go. So the whole thing can rotate, which is pretty cool. Hey, Zissou Sultan Foss. All right, so there's a couple of you here that haven't seen this yet. Let me show you real quick. Move that away. So we've got bag 9 done. I'll show you what I got for my birthday. It's really cool. There is always ice cream. So this is now plugged in. All right. Well, let's make him fly. Haven't tried him yet. There we go. Thank you. There we go. This is what I got. It's a little levitating thing. So as you can see, he's flying. You're waiting for me to teleport. That would be quite the trick, I'll tell you. Yeah, it is pretty neat. So it can take up to 400 grams. And so 400 grams, there's actually Vader's TIE Advanced back here, like the original smaller one, and it fits on there, and it's just at 400 grams. Problem is the wings actually are too long, so I gotta boost it up, but then it'll make it heavier. So, but it might work still. But like, here's a Microfighter, the Falcon. Still pretty cool. And then I did this one, and it was like perfectly balanced when I put it on. I got lucky. Pretty cool. Yeah. See how it stop? Like it'll stop if you don't have it balanced right. Because of the way the magnetic fields work and stuff like that. There we go. I think I got it now. Nope, not quite. I put it on perfectly the first time I did it. So look at it. Nope, there it goes. So it's good. It's pretty good. So yeah, it's a neat little thing that I can't wait to take to shows and show off. I think it's pretty neat. So show you my little toy. That is my birthday present. So it is, and this is a very powerful magnet. Even when it's not electrified, like you hear that? It's very tough. Like in the magnet, you can see how big it is just to get those little things that are a little bit, you know, not what's the word I'm looking for? That aren't all that heavy to spin. You know, magnetic forces are pretty powerful. But when it comes to weight, they're not. They're not that strong. Really aren't. So, anyway, here is our first part of the tree. As you can see, it circles all the way around, no problem. So that's our first hut that goes on the top. So now we got to do bag number 10. Hopefully, I'm not missing pieces like I did that in the last one. Oh yeah, do it for Dude Jude. Hit the like. Yeah, all three of these parts, these huts that are on top, they spin. Now the one that's back here, the first one that got done, does not. This one actually is way more involved than the other one. So this one has Chewie. So we're gonna get him put together because he's the one that gets stuck in the net. So move this stuff out of the way. Good to see you, Zissou. What did you have for dinner? That is the question everybody asks. I gotta find Chewie's pants. There's his bowcaster. Where are Chewie's pants? Combs for Chewie last. Nice. Oh, we got one more person to make too. We gotta make Chief Chirpa. So he's got short legs. So chicken and broccoli. I had turkey and gravy. There's Chief Chirpa. There's Chewie's legs. So there we go. We got Chewbacca. Nice bowcaster. And we got Chief Chirpa. Or Master Logray. I can never... No, this is Chief Chirpa. I can never remember which is which, actually. So, I got one piece to find in here that is specific to this. Actually, oh, there's the tooth. There's a little black arm grabby thing. I gotta find. Oh, and there's that. So we can make his staff. Probably passed it up already. Oh, there it is. Yep. So we put this on. Tooth goes in the back. This hangs down. And there's his staff. He apparently is left-handed, so there we go. Chief Chirpa. We'll put him up here for now. Alright. So let us work. You see all the pieces here. We'll let us work on this. So good to see you, Zissou. Hope you're having a good night. Good day. All that fun stuff. Hope your week is going well, actually. So, since there's some people here, need to announce Monday, our group, our lug is going to have a watch party. Oh, I'm just getting there. I'm just getting to that. So Monday, this next coming Monday, the 19th, is when Lego Masters Season 5 starts. So our lug is actually going to have a watch party for this first one at Dave & Buster's, our local Dave & Buster's. And I haven't gotten the details completed yet. So this is all just kind of it's not hush hush, but I'm not done with it yet. I got to get all that stuff figured out. But if everything works good, because I actually have to go through like a PR person before the premiere of the 5th season. So the 5th season starts at 8 Eastern. Zissou. Starts at 8 Eastern. So around 7:30, I am hoping to have on my channel an interview our two contestants from our lug. And again, I got to get that all figured out with their PR person. This is something that unfortunately is required, but that's what happens whenever you do official things. So I got to get all that stuff figured out. So I'm going to interview them about some stuff, ask them some questions, and just have some fun talking with them. So that is the plan. As long as, again, I can get everything figured out. So yeah, 2 of the contestants from this season's Lego Masters that's coming up. So their names. Oh, I didn't say their names. Their names are Krista and Marcella. They're from Steel City Lug, and they are contestants this year on season 5. So yeah, hoping to interview them and ask them some questions about the I mean, can only ask them so much. I can't ask them, how well they did, blah blah blah, those kind of things. But just some general info. And yeah, should be fun, but that'll be before the premiere, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. So I'm figuring out questions and stuff to be able to ask them. But yeah, it'll be neat to be able to do that. And then we'll be I won't be streaming it, but we will be watching season 5. So. All right, we get to make fire. No, there will be no signs. They are not allowed to say anything until because if they did, like and you found, then it's like you don't have to watch it, or I mean, like you would still watch, but like that kind of takes away from it. So there would be no signs whatsoever. I hope they want. I mean, like we'll be cheering them on, obviously, but you know, see how it goes. So it'll be new for everybody. So, all right, I need one more piece here. One more piece. You'll tell them to wink at you. I'll tell them to wink at you. All right. No one will know but you. Did they quit their day jobs? Not that I know of. But again, I don't know the details of their lives, so your guess is as good as mine. So there's 3 of those and only one of the. Okay, interesting. All right. So that one goes there backwards, and then this one goes here backwards. Okay. And then 4. Oh man, 4. 1. So that doesn't even go on there very well. 1. Like some of these, actually, the pieces just do not fit. I mean, they fit, but like they don't go on very well. Their grip strength is kind of eh. So some people do that, yeah. Here's the funny thing. So this is, we're getting towards the middle of 2025. They oh, here's our big pot, you know, so we can cook people. I mean, so we can cook animals. That goes right there. So this is the middle of 2025. The show itself, this season was taped October of 2023. So you figure almost 2 years ago is when they taped it, which is pretty remarkable for them to hold on to any information for that long, you know what I mean? So I mean, like, yeah, we had no idea. I mean, like, we're in their lug. We didn't notice that you know, because they filmed for like 6 weeks. We had no idea they were gone. Like, that's how good it was done, which is pretty incredible. Well, yeah, they have a gag order, but we didn't. I mean, like, we would see them at lug events and stuff like that. Like, there was no, you know, nothing. They did a fantastic job of it, so. And the one, Krista, she has a family and a kid. Marcella does not, but like how they're, I mean, it was so long, their kid probably forgot, but still, it's just like, wow, how did they all just keep it, you know, hidden? It's so cool. And of course, but that's not easy, you know. I guess if you want to make sure that you have, you know, any chance at winning or whatever, you definitely do. All right, so here we go. We get to put a carrot. Put a carrot in a bag because they need to eat sometimes, you know. There we go. And that hangs out right here. And 4 of these. So yeah, so we will see next Monday again. Well, we'll see the first episode at least. So hopefully, I think everyone makes it through the very first one. Typically, no one goes home the first one because, like, it's just getting things started. You know, people are figuring out how everything works. You know, blah blah blah. I don't think anyone ever goes home the first one, but maybe the people that did the worst get like a warning or whatever. So. Okay, there we go. Getting there. This one I think is the most complex one. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's always that that sort of thing that they put in place, so that, like, yeah, if someone does spill, you know, sorry about your luck, or no luck, as the case may be. So yeah, that's the whole point. I mean, like, they they release after the initial trailer came out, like they you know, they announced on our lug, they were like, hey, we can officially announce blah 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 blah. But like, some of us saw the trailer, but they still weren't able to say anything for like a day, because I think the trailer came out a day early, so they had to wait a couple days still before they could say anything officially, which is, again, pretty incredible. I was impressed. This is so cool getting to build this. This is like my number one white whale right here. So cool. So cool. Well, right, exactly. I mean, like that, and that's the thing you have to do. Like, I'm sure they're obviously getting publicity, and they all get like some kind of prize or whatever for participating and stuff. They don't, like, if they don't win, you know, they don't get the max prize, you know, that could be, but still, they get all kinds of stuff. And I mean, like, I've talked to Krista a little bit, because I was asking her about getting interviewed, and she's like, oh yeah, you know, we've been, you know, other people have been interviewing her and stuff, or interviewing them, so it'll be neat to be able to do that as part of my channel. So this and special green go. I want to do this first. That goes there, so you see how this goes, dark piece, and then this goes here. We're like connecting via snot bricks all that. Oh, cat here. And then we do this leaf here on the side. That's kind of cool. There we go. So that all goes on that side, and then we put the leaf. The tan leaf goes there. And the other leaf goes across, just like you always do, and there they go. They look pretty cool. I like how those turn out. Those are fun. Those are all disconnected. Ah, there it is. I was like, where's the, there's another vine over here. This has same thing we did on the other side. We put this on. This goes down here, and we have an opposite. Goes up here. Cheesesteak for dinner. All right, sounds good. Enjoy. All right, 2 torches. Flame on. In there. This one goes in there. All right, there we go. We got our torches so they can see. This barrel goes here. We got 1, 2 that go here. Cheesesteak for dinner. I'm kind of jealous. All right, we got another bag. This one doesn't have anything in it. It's just a bag. That is not a bag. Anyone know where that's from? I've done that one before, but anyone remember where that's from? That is not a bag. It's from a video game. There. This comes all the way across. really do a good job of making these trees look like trees, you know, for being square brick for the most part. They really do a good job, which is one of the reasons why I like this set so much, is it's different. I think that goes that way, because the other one does. Look at the instructions on there. Yep. Again, hard to see. Really is hard to see. Alright, let's make our little apparatus here. So this is what's going to hold on to the rope that holds on to the net. Snap. It goes right on there. Is there anything that goes on top of there? No, not yet. Have another one of those. Does not look like it, which means I'll have to go into my bag and find one. Not back there. Definitely not. Definitely looking to see. Oh wait, no. I'm thinking the wrong thing. I was thinking it was the way it looks. It looked like it was one of those inverted ones that jut out, but it is not. So I am correct. I am fine. I am good. Woo! I was worried for a second there. Okay. Oops, almost knocked over the torch. This goes here. So it's kind of like a board, I guess, or log covering everything. There's another one right there. It goes right on here. We got the brown vine. Goes on here. Oh, everyone's left me. Alright, that goes there, and then we start putting another tree part out here, and now we got to flip this around. Filling this all in. This tree, I think, is the tallest, which is why we have all this stuff surrounding it. Oh, that goes there. Random plant. I guess it's not that random, it's a good spot. Right. A lot of corner pieces that are used in this set. Like a lot. Another one right there. Bring it a little closer. Pieces are gone. Alright, so this is kind of unique. So this is a long rope, and it goes in between right here. It fits in there, and we connect it with this little thing so that it can't get out. So there we go. So then that stays there, and then we put the roof on. Okay. This goes on here. Okay, there's our little rope. Turn it this way. And some more tree stuff. Oh, we gotta put this on too. Like, how does that work? No. Now I gotta put 4 leaves, 4 of these dark green leaves on. We're getting there. We're almost done with this one. This one's the most complex. This down just a little bit more. I have to, because of how tall this whole thing gets, I have to keep going down and up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we put 4 leaves on those. Welcome back. We're getting this one almost done. The fun part will be we're gonna put Chewbacca inside the net because of course he gets caught. Alright, so let's look at the front again. See, this is the rope. Alright, so on this one. This one goes on this one. I think that one. Oh, back one. Back one. Here we go. And we're going to do 2 of these, which are the fun. Don't run away. These are the fun leaves where you put this through to keep everything all together. Wah! And then I almost lost it. Again, these are tough to put through. Once they're through the leaves, then it's not the easiest. Hey! How you doing? Good to see you, Lego Man. If you stick around to the end, I'll have to show you something fun. Okay, so this one goes through there at an angle? Yeah. Or no, it goes through there. Okay. There we go. I like doing filler for these trees. Yeah, there's something cool that everyone else got to see so far, but you'll need to stick around for. And this one goes on this one. There we go. All right. Almost done with this one. Oh wait, I forgot. Where does the... Did I not put the hot dog in there? Oh, it goes in the barrel. I think. Yeah. So we have in the back here, we got this barrel. We're going to put a carrot and 2 hot dogs in. So that goes there. And then 2 hot dogs because, you know, Ewoks get hungry. And they don't just eat people. And they say they're all supposed to fit in there, so I'm going to take this out and try to put it in there nicely. I don't know. I mean, they're not always eating people, like I said. Here we go. Fits in there. There we go. Alright, so we are going to move this over out of the way. Move this in. This is where it's going to go. So we're going to get this in the middle. Get it in the right spot. There we go. And it can spin all the way around as it needs to. Look at that. That's right. All right, so here we go. We're going to do this part. Here's our net. This part goes in here. Oof. Did not want to stay. There we go. So we got that. And then this. So it clips onto there. Okay. So now we get Chewy. Here he is. Make it so his bowcaster is laid down. And so the idea is you've got 4 little spikies here. You put the corner on there. Corner on that one. So it makes like a little cradle. We put Chewy in. And then we fold up this side. And then we fold up this side. There we go. Oh, that one fell off. They keep falling off because the weight isn't staying. So I gotta secure the other end so it stays up in the air. There we go. So where do you want to go? So it goes all the way down. Let's clip it to this leaf here. There we go. So great, Chewy. Great. Always thinking with your stomach. So there we go. That one's not on the right one. I mean, it's close, but I want it to be perfect. There we go. Woo! All right. All right. We'll leave him over there. He can dangle. All right, we're on to the last one. The last hut. So, extra leaf. Oh wait, is there any other leaf that goes? Wait, let me double check. Got that leaf in the front there. Nope, all good. All right, just making sure. So, alrighty. So, you're gonna hate me for this. So I got 2. I actually have 2 Ewok villages. Neither of them were complete, but one was more complete than the other. This one that I'm building, I kind of combined the 2, and I still had to get some extra pieces because I just, some of it was just missing the same thing from both sets. So the first one I got. These are our rebel troops. looking all determined. Let's get them together. The first one I actually got not far from where I live. I saw it on Marketplace, and as soon as it was posted, I'm like, I need to get this. Put it as pending because I am coming to get this right now. And she was like, okay, no problem. And so it was in a box with a whole bunch of other stuff that I still haven't sorted yet. Just, haven't finished sorting. But I got this out, And so I got this for $50. The set and, everything that came with it. So I got this for $50. So there's Rebel Troop 1. Oh, he's falling over. And this is Rebel Commander because he's got the beard. And so probably about a month later, I saw another listing that had a bunch of Lego, but again, I saw the tops, a couple pieces of things that were obviously one of the trees, and I was like, I'm gonna come get this. It was a little further away, but it was near where I work, and I was like, and they listed it for $75, so I got it for $75. I was like, I'm not arguing. So I added, I had to spend a little bit extra to get the other pieces I needed. But the important pieces were here, like Leia and Tebow and, excuse me, some of the other figures and some of the more important pieces. But I had to get some things like these brown leaves. I had to get a few of those. So, yeah, all in all, I probably spent about probably close to $200 for both of them. And again, the other one is not complete, but it'll be enough that I can build like 2 more tree things and just add it to this, because that's the way this thing's designed. You can actually keep adding to it. Like you can take off the rope bridge that's over here and just keep going, So I have a lot of the platform too for the other one. So I might just do that. I might do a whole nother platform just for the fun of it. So we'll see. I haven't decided yet. I got time. So yeah, I got oh yeah, absolutely. It definitely is a steal. And when I got to the first person that I got the village from, when I got to their house, she was like, I'm giving it to you for the price I quoted. She's like, but I started looking up because, she was getting such a response from people. They're like, hey, I want this. She was like, I started looking up prices and stuff. And she had, I think it's I can't remember, whatever the red ship is from Pirates of the Caribbean. She had that new in the box. She's like, I just looked up how much this set is worth, and I was like, wow. I was like, that's insane that you have that set and it's in the box. But yeah, she graciously, she was like, now I'm looking and stuff like that, and I don't know how much is here because obviously this one was not in the box. So she was like, I'll give it to you what I said. So it's like, yeah, all right, cool. So I wasn't gonna complain. So yeah. All right. Moving along. Breaking along. So yeah, Lego Man, you didn't hear yet, but season 5 of Lego Masters is coming out May 19th, so this coming Monday. My lug is having a watch party, and I am fortunate enough to know 2 of the people competing on, actually I know 3 of them, but 2 of them are actually in my lug that are competing on this season's Lego Masters. And I'm hopefully, as long as I can get everything figured out, questions-wise, and, you know, make sure it's all good with their PR person, hopefully interview them before the premiere, which is at 8 o'clock. So hopefully, like, around 7:30, I will be streaming my, you know, interviewing live the two of the people that'll be on Lego Masters, and I need to move those up. So tune in on Monday, which is, again, it's not a normal time for me, obviously, but tune in Monday, hopefully, and that will be happening. Should be fun. And definitely watch and see how they do. Hey, Lemmy Bricks, how you doing? Good to see you. We are moving right along with... Well, this is the last one. This is it. On with the show. This is it. This is the last, you know, hut for this. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool that two people that I know and that are in my lug and stuff were contestants on Lego Masters in this season of all things too. So it's like really cool. So can't wait. It's gonna be fun to be able to root them on. So Lemur. Oh, sorry, Lemur. See, but it's not spelled like Lemur. Unless that is that how Lemur is spelled? I don't know. Lemur was cool though. Lemur Bricks, how you doing tonight? Please don't unlike just because I said it wrong. So you can't see him, but Chewbacca is stuck in the net over there. We'll get to him shortly. Alright, so these go on the front. And two of these right angle thingies. Two more right angle thingies that go the other way. So. Okay, well, it completely makes sense. Totally get that, and that's really cool. That's actually a really cool story to know that you created it that long, you know, and you know, it's still your thing. That is cool. That is absolutely cool. All the respect. Torches. Yep, absolutely. This is my number one white whale. I don't think you saw, but I got to build one of my other ones earlier, a couple weeks ago, for May the 4th with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that was to do the B-Wing, which was awesome. I built the B-Wing. And I started this for May the 4th because I was not getting the Jango Fett Slave 1. So, but that's okay. Oh, nice! The Captain Rex helmet. That's awesome. That is really cool. I'm curious how that one fares, like compares to the other ones and stuff. I've seen good things from some of the helmets. The Kylo Ren helmet looks kind of neat. I'm not a big fan of like the Disney Star Wars trilogy, but the helmet itself looks pretty cool. I'm gonna do this twice. It's weird that we're doing that, but okay. Yeah, I got a couple of helmets. I got Darth Vader's back there. I got the Scout Trooper over here. So, Lego news. Space Baby coming out as a gift with purchase on the 15th, I believe. So, oh, it's your first helmet. That is awesome. Yeah. So if it's something that you really, you know, you end up liking or whatever, yeah, are you going to keep doing it? I think some of the helmets are cool. Some of them I think are, I don't know. I don't care for them because, you know, I'm not a fan necessarily. I'm not a big fan of the prequels either, like of the clones. It's just not my thing. I don't know why, but like I know a lot of people have people have done like clone armies and stuff, and I'm just like, it's way too many. I don't need that many. And that's perfectly fine for those that do it. You know. So. And 2 of those, yes, 2, 1, 2. Oh yeah. Definitely wait for discounts because those do happen. Those do absolutely happen. So. Yeah, let's put a vine in. Let's turn this actually because it's supposed to be that one. Ooh. Could have been bad. There we go. Got a vine. And I got this big piece that goes across the back. Alright. Not going to say anything there. Not going to say anything, but that's good. Okay, and now this goes here. Now I see how that works out. So we put this piece up in there, and it actually matches pretty good. So. Oh yeah, the original trilogy is the best. Well, I mean, like, that's my opinion. Oh, that's cool, Mark and Steven. That's awesome. So I know, obviously, I know the 2 that are in my lug that are going to be in the. They're going to be in this season. How's that go? Oh, that's that. Okay. But then also, I also know. It goes like this. One of the ones from Texas, he was actually at Brick Erie, and he did this giant cactus thing. You can actually find him on YouTube or whatever, like giant Lego cactus, and it looks really cool. Like the way he modularly, you know, made it so he could move it and stuff like that is fantastic. His name is John. Good name. All right, so turn it this way. We're gonna put. Same thing, those on. Lego Haunted Mansion, that's a cool one. Was it a lot of them? Like a lot of the same window over and over? Like push in, and like had to do a bunch of them? Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Lemur. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Eventually hope to get to 1,000. But you know, I'll get there when I get there. I'm not. I don't push for subs or anything like that, really. But yeah, I appreciate that. 15 repeats. Yeah. There's so many of those. Like I had, like doing the chains for the Pac-Man set. We're like, ugh. It was kind of the same idea. This goes here. We get another plant that goes here. We got all these green plants. By the way, we're doing a little catapult up here. Do not hit anyone with it. This is a tiny catapult too. Just goes right up here. Anyway, if you guys stick around to the end, I'll show you something really cool that that I got for my birthday. See, little catapult. Put that in there. My wife loves Lego Friends, and they do have some really neat things. They really do. I've been impressed by some of the things that they come out with. In fact, well, I'm not gonna say anything because I know she's watching. So. Shh. Alright, so let's put our other rocks right here. My birthday was May 8th. So it's kind of cool because, like, I have, you know, May 4th, and I get to, you know, have fun celebrating that. And then, you know, my birthday comes up, so it's kind of neat. All right, how does that go? Okay, this goes here. And as you can see, we got a lot of pieces here. This is going to be for the bridge that comes along once we get this on the main platform. Let's put these on there. Oh, that's fantastic. Congratulations. What, if I can ask you, what did you graduate as or with? That's really cool. There's my nephew just graduated just this past weekend. So, oh, high school. Oh, okay, gotcha. But yeah, you're getting stuff because I was like, hey, you're getting ready to go to college. So that's a big deal. So you have a college, or are you going to college? You don't have to. Like, you can go to a trade school, or you can just go right into, like, hey, you found a good construction job or something. Totally, all those are totally fine. You know? So. We've got one vine that goes right there. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, thanks. Going to start working? Hey, you know what? Nothing wrong with that. Work is important. All right, so we got to do our last little bit here. This goes here, and this is another one of those that's kind of a goofy... There we go. That one I did not mess up. So we got this goes into there. There we go. All right. Now I'm looking to make sure I didn't miss one of those. Ooh, did I? No. Because it wouldn't... I think I have an extra one. Yep. Yeah. Because I did have extras for things. So, let's move this stuff out of the way. We're going to bring all this closer. Extra flame, too. So we're going to... Because we're going to do a rope bridge in a second here. So... Thank you. I appreciate that. Happy late birthday. Thank you. All right. See, there's Chewy. Let's put this on. And so all of these can spin like all the way around, which is really cool. Oh no, you're not gonna get to see the cool thing. That's all right. Well, next time you'll get to see it. So. Oh no, I put these on the wrong one. All right. So, and not that it really matters, but. This will be fun. Try to get it off of here. See if I can. Because it clicks on there pretty good. There we go. All right. This one is actually supposed to go here. Interesting. All right. Ooh! Fire is falling off. All right, let's do this. Let's see how... Man, that definitely grips in there good. So, all right, let's do this. I guess that makes sense because then it's like you can turn this thing all the way around and have the rope thing go around. So, and then this one goes here. Find the right spot. It only goes in one. Correctly. Oh yeah. Agreed. Come on, where are you? Oh, you're further over. Ah, why can I not find it? There we go. Oh, that just barely touches right there. All right. Boing, 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 boing. Okay, there we go. So, we are almost done. So, here we go with the Ewok Village. Look how big this thing is. It's not even that many pieces, but it is quite large, and it looks really cool. So, you can see Han on the spit here. All right, let's make our bridge. This is going to go between the first tree we did this main platform here. Get those straight. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other end. And these are all going to join together. An army of Ewok. Well, that's kind of what I'm aiming for, because I don't know if you've heard, Lego Man, but like, I am working on, or this is the start actually, of Endor, the Battle of Endor. I am going to do just like I did the Battle of Hoth, I'm going to do, there's our suspension. I'm going to do a mock of the Battle of Endor. So I'm going to need more Ewoks. I have some for here, and I have some other ones that I've gotten already, but I do need more in order to make it a full battle. But it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be motorized though, which is really cool. At least that's the plan. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know. I gotta figure that out. But I'm probably going to use the Mind Storms and make it so it like goes in sequence, and then everything all kind of resets all at the same time. That's going to be quite the trial. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah. Oh, wait. So that mean this one? I brought him out so I had another Ewok because one of the bags just does not have any figures, which is kind of funny. All right, I got to do a bunch of these, 9 of them. Yep, that one's a cool one. I like that Ewok. He's neat. Okay, I got to do 9 of these. And then we will be done. This set will finally have been completed. And my #1 white whale will be done. What time is it? 9:37. Oh, this has been perfect. So, okay. Yeah, the Ewok, the Ewok calendar thing is pretty cool. He's got little wings too, but I like the big wings. So, yeah. All right, getting there. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on number 6. Whereas Herr Stammer would say 6. Alrighty, 2 more. Festive oh yeah, the Palpatine with the sweater. The Christmas sweater. And of course, there's always a festive 3PO and R2. Alright, so now we gotta do and put all of these onto here. So let's go first one. All right, see ya. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, you're not going to get to see the levitation. Aw. Well, I guess you'll have to see it next time. Oh, you saw it? Oh, okay, good. I couldn't remember. Okay, I couldn't remember. Well, good. Glad you did. All right, so... suspension, I have it over where you can't see, sorry. This is actually a good suspension bridge. Like the pieces are very close together. They still can move and wiggle and stuff, but like they're nice and close. Unlike the Viking village is not like that. They're very spaced out. I think they're, instead of being 2 wide, they're only 1 wide, and then they have a spacer Oh yeah, Scott. I don't know what's happened to him. He's been gone. I don't know. I've missed him. But yeah, I haven't seen him in forever. Oh, I do have 4 more. I was like, wait a minute. It doesn't compute. Yeah, Scott Davis hasn't been around in quite a while. He must be very busy. Which, yeah. Good for him. Okay. Aw, that's awesome. Yeah, he's really cool. He's a great guy. All right. 2 more. Yeah, he was at all of these. So, yeah, he was definitely one of my, I guess you could say, biggest fans. Okay, here we go. Okay, our bridge is done. You can see it hangs really nice. So let's move that out of the way. Alright. Here we go. So this is our first... Whoa! So many pieces everywhere. This is our first tree. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So we put it in here. Technic, of course. And this part goes right here. And voila! We are done. We are done, done, done. 4.5 hours to do this. Look at this massive thing. Ta-da! Look at that. You can bring the tree closer and make someone collapse. Ah. Look at that. That is epic. You've got Han here getting roasted. You have 3PO back here on his throne. Let me move this over here. You can see 3PO on his throne, and of course Luke does the whole thing of like, hey, I'm gonna use the Force. And he goes, ah! Problem is, the grips that it uses, there's 2 of them, and so it... Ah! So those are very tight. Alright, and I didn't lose it, but fire went down that way. There it is. My hand in here. All right, this turned out fantastic. So we got this. We got Han, obviously. We've got Chief Chirpa. We've got Chewie in the rope thing. We got our 2 rebel soldiers. So the idea is to make this be the party, like it is in the movie. It is a beautiful set. It looks so good, even with the even with brittle brown. We got Tebow and Leia over here. We got Wicket chilling up here. I never knew this originally, that the all these huts rotate. I just thought it's how they go on, but it makes it so like you can do different things with them, you know what I mean? So we got that. We got Luke. We got Jedi Luke with the little thing down. Where's he gonna be? He's gonna be back over here. Yeah. And then we got 2 scout troopers here. Or scout trooper, 2 stormtroopers. We got Master Logray. I mean, like, these all come with the set. It was amazing. This was like this was the first like UCS play set. And they had so many figures. Like, they had this. Where's our speeder bike dude? There he is. Or another speeder bike. Like, he was there. We've got catapult. Like, everything is in this set. Like, so many things. So yeah, really, really, really cool. I did not get to show. No, I mean, like, they did also, like, the Death Stars. Those weren't really UCS, but they were still kind of like, I guess, Master Series is what they called them. But, yeah, they, there's all kinds of things here. Like, we got, like, underneath here, there's, like, the spider web that you can make go out. There's, the ATST, logs that go, psh. You do that with this. Make them collapse. It's on the back side. I'll be doing a video to show. But yeah, it really, really, really pops. It's really cool. Yeah, so awesome set. So I'll show you Lego Man, and then we'll be done. I'll show you what I got for my birthday, because I don't think you saw. We'll have some fun with this. One last time. This stormtrooper's gonna watch. So this is a big magnet. This is a smaller magnet. Gotta get it just right. And now you can make things float. Pretty cool, huh? Yep, there's definitely, yeah, isn't that cool? Like, we can do that here. Well, we can go a little heavier. This guy's not too heavy. Go a little heavier with the Falcon. Thanks, cheap ass. Look at that though, isn't that cool? It's just neat. Like, and it's, you know, it's completely levitating. I actually have, so I have Darth Vader's TIE Advanced back here. It's like the playset version. And it actually does go on here, but the wings are just long enough that they run into this, so I gotta get it higher. And it's just at the weight that they say that this can handle. It would just go, yeah, no, a UCS set cannot go on. Now, if you had multiples of these, you might be able to do that. See, that's the thing. But still, you need quite a lot. But yeah, the what was the other thing I put on here? I will do this. Rocket ship dude. Nope. Not quite. There we go. It's done. It's completely complete. Everything for the Ewok village is done. And it is all there. Every single piece, every single character. Tebow and Leia are right here. All the figures, yeah. And I still have, like, enough to probably do 2 more trees so I can, like, make it bigger. So, yeah, I'm excited that this is finally done. It's like my #1 white whale. Yeah. But Monday, I should be interviewing 2 Lego Masters. They are the ones in my lug, and before the premiere of Lego Masters Season 5 on Monday, I should be interviewing them. So I got to get all the PR stuff done to do it correctly. So never done that before, so it's going to be interesting. So yeah, this set is so cool. I love it. There's Chewie. Oh, Chewie's trying to get out. All right. Well, pay attention for Monday's stuff. I will be posting it as soon as I know and as soon as I have the official word. But until then, as always, may the brick be with you and keep on building. Oh, you have it waiting for you in the bulk bin. It's pay attention, especially if you, I mean, like, even the instructions are tough. Like definitely pay attention to the numbers and stuff up in the top for all the pieces, but like where they go on the, it's tough. The dark brown and the light brown mix so well, even with the real instructions. Like, I had to show them on my camera because it lightens it up a bit so that I could see where they were supposed to go. It's a tough one. Their instructions are not the best. So, but yeah, the instructions came with it too. So, or Yeah, I got them. So, yeah. I mean, look how dark even this is. I mean, like, even on the camera, it lightens it up, but it is really dark, so. But yeah, next week, Monday is happening for the interview, hopefully. And then Tuesday, I'm going to start working on a mock called Color Your World, or for a thing called Color Your World that we're doing for a library at the end of May. So I got to get started working on that. So, but until next time, as always, keep on building. We'll see ya.